Today I'll be showing you how to do this. Well, I'm prepping my face cast with latex so I can remove this mold easier. Then I'll be using latex paste, which is latex and flour, to sculpt this entire wound, adding latex to my fingers to smooth out the edges so it doesn't look as rugged and jagged, if you will. Now I'll be moving on to painting. I'm using my Skin Illustrator palettes. I have Necromania, the Bloody Five, and the American Horror palette. I use the Bloody Five a lot in this piece. I'm using Blood Tone and Prime Red, and I use a little bit of Rose Jester on the outsides, but I use that later. I go into my Skin Illustrator American Horror palette using my darker colors like Bloody Face, Coven, and Asylum to get like a deep kind of layered effect, if you will. Using a series of different reds and different tones. Now I'm going to go in with my Necromania with the deepest color I have, which is like this super dark, almost like purple, if you will. It's a really good color. I use it a lot for veins and I use it a lot for like older kind of makeups. But yeah, I'm kind of just layering red on top of red using different tones. After this, I covered this completely in latex, so it's a little thicker on the thinner parts. Now I'm prepping my face for application. I'm covering my hairline in Vaseline, same with my eyebrows and eyelashes, so they don't get torn off when I go to take it off later. Now I'm fitting to make sure that my mold actually fits my face properly. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of latex, and then of course that wasn't enough, so I've used more, and I just try and use as much latex as I possibly can without getting it in my eye because that is just a horrible thing. So make sure that's stuck to your face hard enough and let it dry. Now I'll be moving on to final touches almost. I'm using Rose Adjuster and Prime Red, especially Rose Adjuster, to kind of rough out and make almost irritate the edges of my eye to make it look more kind of oldish, I guess. Yeah. Now I'm moving on to actual final touches with my Mayron Bruise Wheel, kind of giving my face something more than just an eye. So I'm using, I think it's Midnight Blue to kind of make myself look a little more dirty. There's my attempt on contouring. Don't judge me. I'm using a little bit of that burnt burgundy and bloody rose color around my other eye to make it look kind of worn and kind of in pain as well. Now I'm going in with some scab blood using the back of the fan brush that I just used for the Mayron paints. Now I'll just kind of be lathering this on the inside. I try not to use too much. Now I'm going to be moving on to making the kind of gooey kind of juice. I'm using alcohol and just KY jelly. Now I sped this up a lot because I didn't really get myself in the frame, but I'm just kind of pouring and pushing this all over my face, dabbing it off of when it's too much. The goal is to get it kind of a drippy kind of gross look, but that's about it. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram, Flower Monsoon. Bye.